Let's queer up the world view. Interactive online tool Queering the Map shows heartbreaking messages from Gaza. With increased violence, life is difficult in Gaza, of course. Hardly any safe refuge can be found amid the conflict between Israel and Hamas. But the LGBTQ Gazans, the specter of death from the Israel-Hamas war, only compounds what was already a struggle to live freely in a place where homosexual relations between men are outlawed and open queerness violates social and religious mores. Amid the dual threats of escalating violence and ongoing repression, a 6-year-old interactive site in Canada named Queering the Map has emerged to provide the world a rare glimpse of the perspective of members of Gaza's LGBTQ community. The site allows LGBTQ identifying users to make anonymous geotagged posts. One post written in Arabic and geotagged in Central Gaza reads, and I quote, "The only thing that keeps me patient in Gaza is the sea and you," end quote. Another post shows a geotag of a place where the gay account holder kissed his crush for the first time. Many messages geotagged within Gaza express solidarity with the decades-long cause of Palestinian liberation. There are some heartbreaking messages too, talking about lost love, uncertain future, and looming death. This is hard. I struggled to read this. I'm not. It's such a difficult story on so many, and it's compounded by. This is a layer of a very difficult and violent story, and these personal stories are among the violence is just, I can't, I find it, I watch and I read the news because I need to know what is happening. I always do, right? But it troubles me on so many levels. The people who are caught in the crosshairs of what seems like an impossible situation, layer upon layer, I reach out to, that is, I want to send support for all the people who are enduring the violence and seeing the trauma on so many layers of this difficult story.
Yeah, because it's this location has never been easy for people, and especially our people. And now, as you say, you layer this on top of it. It's just it's more than the heart and mind can imagine, and yet these people are enduring it.
And still taking the chance to get on this app and do that, okay? Like where somebody can literally see where you are at. Right. That is cojones, people. If you don't know what cojones is, ask your local Latino, okay? Like it's just like it's heartbreaking, okay? And like Julio, because of what we do and the advocacy that we all do, we want to know what's going on, right? But it's heartbreaking to see the videos where I have to turn it off and I can't watch it. And it doesn't mean it's not happening because it freaking is, And then to put that other layer of being queer and having, in a place where that's not allowed,
You're in danger.
So, I mean, everybody talks a lot of awful things about social media, but social media has also done some good, okay? And can you imagine someone going through this? That, folks, you can't imagine going through this. We can't imagine going through this. But to feel like someone else understands what you're going through because they're putting something on there. Maybe they're 15 blocks away from you and you're like, wow, they're going through the same thing I am. You feel seen, you feel heard, and that can give somebody the strength to fight some more.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, go ahead.
And then they post with that one slight glimmer of hope.
Yeah.
And that's just, out of all that darkness, out of all that sorrow, there's still that little heartfelt, there's something.
Yeah. And love, showing love, right? Like this. Yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, there's hope. There's hope there.
Keep watching the only television news in the world from our LGBTQ community and stay informed on everything that is important for and about our diverse LGBTQ community.